Hey guys, Stephanie Kappen here to give you form checks for 21 Day Fix in real time extreme upper fix. This is a great workout. We're gonna do drop sets and it's gonna be a lot of fun. So let's get started. Okay, so the first move we're doing is a push-up. So with push-ups, you guys, you wanna focus on your pec muscles, but this is gonna be almost a total body workout. So total body move. You're thinking about pushing your hands together to activate your pecs, but your hands aren't physically going to move. So on the floor, they're gonna be placed, and it's like I'm trying to squeeze them together, but they're not actually moving, but that's what I'm thinking about. Okay, so you're gonna have them just be on shoulder width. So this would be shoulder width, now I'm just gonna go beyond. And you wanna make sure shoulders are pressed down, activate those lats, core, you're coming straight down and straight up. If you are modifying, make sure that your butt is tucked under. This is not a push-up with your head down and your butt up in the air. If you're doing full out and you can come down, but you have to arch to get back up, that's not okay either, you guys. You need to be able to come down and press up in a straight line to do it properly. If you can't, please go down to modification. I promise you, you will not get any less out of the move. You'll actually get more because you're doing it correctly. Okay, so you're gonna start off, you're gonna do 30 seconds full out, and then you're gonna do 30 seconds just pulsing at the bottom. You can do this if you need to. You drop to knees, but you do not stop. A good middle ground, if you're in between, would be one leg up and one leg bent. So that is a good middle ground. That is your push-ups. Okay, then we're gonna go into back. So you're gonna do a lunge wide row. So with this, we're gonna be working the legs. You're gonna be thinking of pushing through that heel and you're doing a row. So you're bringing it up. Shoulders pressed down, straight line, head down to my butt, and I'm just bringing it back. I'm thinking of squeezing my back muscles. So I'm squeezing the shoulder blades back together, but I'm bent over. I don't wanna see any of this. This is not the move. You should not be throwing your body into it. Shoulders down and back, nice wide row. So notice how my arms are in this nice formation. Now I'll hold weight and do the same thing. Okay, so here we are. Squeeze and down. Make sure you're not stressing out your neck and make sure you're not looking at the screen or all sorts of funky places. And down. And down. So it's like I'm almost coming up like at a slight angle and squeezing my back and down. And then you'll drop weight and continue on. Okay, now we're gonna go into flies. So with a fly, keep your lower back on the floor. So there should be none of this and all sorts of other stuff I'm gonna correct. Okay, so we wanna keep a slight bend in our elbows. So let me start here. Slight bend in the elbows. You're gonna bring it out. Squeeze your pecs, just like we did with push-ups. We're gonna squeeze our pecs to bring the weight over our chest, not our face. So you keep that slight bend at all times. It's not this and it's not this. It is open it wide, close it back up. Think of like a huge barrel over your chest and you gotta get over it. Okay, from the side, make sure it's not your face, it's your chest. So down and up. So you're gonna do 30 seconds like this, and then you'll drop weight. So you guys, if you can't feel it without weight, you won't be doing it correctly with, I promise you. Okay, next we're gonna do a lat pull. Make sure when you are using bands that there is no like rips or anything in your band. Check it every time. Okay, so with this, you can wrap your hands around. You can hold it however you want, whatever is comfortable. With bands, also you wanna make sure that there's tension the whole time. So the easiest way to kind of explain this is like if I'm doing just, like a bicep curl, there's no tension. So if I was doing a bicep curl, I would only bring it down to where there's still tension and then back up. If I bring it all the way down, my muscle is no longer working at that point. During a set, we want time under tension. So we want the muscles working the entire time. Okay, so you're gonna hold it out in front and then you're bringing one arm down at a time. So you are squeezing behind your shoulder blades. So my focus is back in here. I'm squeezing my lat, squeezing it down, but you're gonna do alternating sides And she's gonna, suggest like, it's like thinking of like squeezing a ball between like your arm and your, like under your armpit. So you're gonna do that for 30 seconds. Also, keep your wrist in line. If you don't have, like, if it's too hard, you're gonna find that your wrists are like all funky. No, your wrist should be straight, not this, like a nice straight line. So you're gonna do that for 30 seconds, and then you're just gonna do both hands for 30 seconds. So again, shoulders down, tight core. There is no movement in my upper body. I'm just squeezing the muscles that I'm working. She's also gonna just keep telling you throughout this whole workout, do not stress out your neck. There should be no stress in your neck, but there should be stress in the muscles that we're working. Okay, then we're gonna go into shoulder press. So with shoulder press, you are going to be doing 2 hands at one time, and then you're gonna be doing a one arm at a time. You want your hands facing you, so not out, facing you. And when you're doing a shoulder press, even though we are coming up, shoulders down. It's not this, it's this. And also when you come up, think of like reaching. So it's not just, hello, here I go, it's up, shoulders down. That shoulders down, you guys, is always going to activate your core. And always think about tightening your core, like someone's gonna punch you, but you're keeping it nice and tight. So we're going up and down. From the side, I'm not doing this. This means your weight is too heavy. You can choose to do a split stance, rotate it under, nice straight core, like correct alignment, squeeze it up, squeeze it down. Drop the weight, and then you're gonna do the same thing, one arm at a time. Okay, then we are gonna go into Russian twist. So with this one, she's going to talk about a C curve. So not to be confused with poor posture. So yes, a C curve means you're kind of like thinking of lowering your lower back to the ground, but still shoulders up, chest up. So do you see that difference? It's not this, it's this. I'm still curved, but my shoulders are down and my chest is up. And you're gonna be doing a Russian twist. Okay, let me tell you, my core is dying without weight. If you can't do it without weight, you won't do it correctly with. So you will be holding weight, but keep your shoulders pressed down and tighten the core. We're squeezing to the side. I'm squeezing, and think of pressing your foot out. Like you should be making facial expressions too. All right, now with the weight, we're taking it to the side, up, side, up. Pushing my shoulders down, up, shoulders down, up. So again, I still have that C curve, but I'm not hunched over. C curve with shoulders down, chest up. Okay, back to the band. You're gonna be just pulling the band back. So with this one, we're gonna wrap it again. Make sure that so see here, you don't want that. You want this, not this, this. Okay, so shoulders down and back, and we're just gonna bring the bands out, shoulders down, tight core. From the side, just bringing it, shoulders down, squeezing it back. I am squeezing my shoulder blades back. And then you're gonna hold it for the second 30 seconds. Pretty simple, right? Okay. Then we're gonna go into dolphins. Dolphins are great for your lower abs, done correctly. Okay, so you're gonna be in plank formation, shoulders down and back, nice flat butt, and think of like a string pulling you up towards the ceiling. Tighten your core, like someone's gonna punch you and come up, down, up and down, up and down. So when you come down, it's not arching, it's down to a nice perfect plank. And actually it does help to just keep your head in correct alignment. So look at your toes, look just beyond your hands. Look at your toes, look just beyond your hands. If you're sorry, I want to show modification real quick. So if you are modifying, you're gonna be on the knees. That wasn't correct. Push back, actually, sorry, that was correct. So down, push it back, pull yourself forward. Push it back, pull yourself forward. That is a great core exercise done correctly. Okay, last set, we're gonna do alternating bicep curls. You're gonna stand up with your weight selection and you're just alternating bicep curls, you guys. With this, shoulders down and back and bring the weight up. It's not this. This is not correct form and arching your back. You should be in a straight line, hips rotated under slightly, little bend in the knee. You don't wanna lock out, little bend in the knee and alternate. And then you're just gonna lower weight after 30 seconds. Okay, then we're gonna do skull crushers. This is my favorite. So I'm gonna show you from the back first, skull crushers. You want to be coming straight back, just like someone is just cutting you and you're going over a bar. Okay, not to be confused with this. Keep your elbows in, you guys. Wrist straight, bring it back, and bring it up. Okay, from the side. Wrist straight, arm straight. Straight up from the shoulder, bring it back, and bring it up. People tend to do this, like they like move their arms down. They like, no, not you, not in my fit families. So you're coming straight back, next to the head, squeeze the back of your arm. It's like it can't move. From your elbow to your shoulder, there should be absolutely no movement. Now let me hold some weight. So we come back, squeeze it up. Keep that lower back in contact with the floor at all times. That's gonna help focus on your core and protect your core and back. Up and squeeze, and then you'll drop weight. Okay, then for the second bicep move, you're gonna be on your knees and flat feet. So not curled up on your toes, but flat feet. This is gonna bring in some more core work, and this time we're doing hammer curls. So same idea, you guys. Keep your elbows fixed at your sides, not to be confused with pressed against you. Okay, but shoulders down and back, and just alternate. Just gonna alternate, and then you're gonna drop weight and keep going with your new weight selection. Okay, and then the last move is tricep extension standing. Okay, so we have a slight bend in the knees, flat back, arms up, and you're gonna take the weight back. But you're doing it one at a time. And it's gonna be like a continuous motion. But notice that my arms don't drop. I'm not doing this. No. Like get parallel to the floor and continuous motion. So here we go. Look at how pretty that is, right? So you're gonna do that for 30 seconds. Look at that, knees in line with my ankles. Notice that my body's not moving. I'm not like doing this, like there's no music, so I'm not bouncing to it. And that is your upper body workout. You guys have fun with it, get after it, practice your form. If you can't feel it without weight, you won't do it correctly with. All right, see you in the group.